Okay, well, here's Paul and my buddies. Here's Alex. Hey, Alex, say hi. Not hi, say hi. Hello, hello. Okay, so, as you know, I've been making a few videos, of course, lots of videos on my property about all the stuff I'm doing. I don't know if you can hear me at all, but pretty loud. We got Nathan here, and of course, he doesn't want to be filmed. He doesn't mind if he's in his vehicle. So I'm trying to respect his privacy here, of course. But anyways, before and after. I should have got here before this was, but then again, I'm pretty sure I got enough videos of what this looked like and what it's gonna look like. So here we go. We're gonna make a road going down all the way down here into that corner. So I'm gonna walk around, explain what's going on. Hey Max, here buddy, star of the show. Look at you. Come on, let's get the hell out of here. Come on, let's get out of his way. So this is pretty cool. Yeehaw! Boys are over there at the well, at the watering hole, like at the office. Pretty cool, man. So, as you can see, I'm going to go around the other side there, so I'm out of his way. I'm out of the bite, as they say. As a lot of people out there in construction trades, you never want to get in the bite. That's in between the machine, or a machine, or basically you don't want to be under the load. You know, a crane's picking something up, moving it, or picking it up, putting it down, or whatever he's doing, right? He or she, whoever. So, as I've showed you before, earlier this spring, pretty much winter, spring, this is all bush, and it was all ground down. He had another guy out here who did a fairly decent job. He could have done a lot better, according to a few other people that have told me this, other excavator dudes. So yeah, this looks absolutely gorgeous. So what I'm going to do here, obviously, is fill this in with gravel. I'm going to make basically a road that's going to basically blend with this existing pad I have here, my existing parking lot, or what you want to call it, my shop area. And I'm going to get rid of all this bush, of course. And this is all going to be blended in. I'm going to get rid of those two boobs over there. Boobs of dirt. Dirt's a boob. And yeah, I want to blend that all in here. Basically, if you imagine from this corner, basically I'm going to get this whole section done almost up to the trees. And then it's going to stay away probably around 10 feet from the tree line there, or bush line, whatever. And I'm going to have this road go probably about, say from here, for all the existing gravel is, I'm going to go about 30 feet over and leave like a big gully, so it's going to slope downwards. So when it rains, obviously it drains into that gully. And of course there's a road over there, as you've seen by the well before, and so we're going to stay away from that tree line. Eventually he'll be brush cutting that with a big brush cutter attachment that goes on this machine. It takes off that bucket and hooks it on, so it's pretty cool. So after explaining all that, I know it's so much better when you get a visual and an audio explanation of what's going on. So anybody out there that loves this kind of stuff, or likes it, or just curious, I hope you guys will give me a thumbs up for this video and also subscribe. So anybody out there, I'd love to hear your comments. Tell me what you think, you know. Yeah, definitely say something in there, maybe suggestions or anything, or whatever you feel like saying, you know. So anyway, so going back over here, a big messy pile of junk. Well, it's not junk, a lot of expensive wood, as everybody knows out there right now. Wood is so blooming expensive, it's ridiculous. So give you an idea, so I was mentioning before, this is going to be where I'm going to put concrete on my Quonset, and I'm going to make a big greenhouse. So the concrete, what it's going to do, obviously, is going to, well, maybe I shouldn't say obvious to those, I'm pretty sure most of you could figure that out. What it's going to do for my greenhouse is, as the sun's coming through the layers of glass or plastic or whatever I'm going to use, it will heat up that wall and store heat in it, and keep putting heat in during the night, obviously for winter use mostly. And I plan on putting PEX, or basically a hydronic, in other words, a hot water heating system in, using the sun with, what do they call those things? Oh my God, I got bugs going up my nose here. But yeah, so that's the idea. Put these up here. And then, of course, in the front of my greenhouse, I'm going to put a whack load of these bifacial solar panels, and that's what will be powering my shop. So I'm going to give you a little look-see-loo here, what I'm doing. So these are all sold, and I'm going to this style because I'm going to perch them on the ground. Now, if you know anything about bifacial solar panels, they have bi meaning two. They have two sides to them. The front side, like all solar panels, and so that's the front. There is a little difference. It's a little darker. I don't know all the reasons for that. Wish I actually had some more light in here. Could probably give you a better view of that. Anyways, there you go. And this side's a little lighter. Reasons, like I said, I don't know. But anyways, what's super cool is these are 435 watts, if I'm correct. Just to give you a little, maybe you guys can see that very well, if you can read that. I'm trying to go really slow here. Canadian Solar, there you go, get some free advertisement. But yeah, so it's really, really cool. So as you know, you stand them up on an angle. Usually I like to set them, if they're going to be permanent and never moved again, I'm going to set them up in such a way that they're set up for winter time. Maybe a slight bit of an angle towards summer. And the reason for that is because winter is usually the time of the year that you have way less light. You have about 4 times less light. So let's say you get about, say maybe 6 hours of, maybe 8, depending where you are on the planet, of actually usable sunlight with the most efficient MPPTs and stuff out there right now. That's what you can get. So you're probably going to, let's say it was 8 hours in the summer, you're probably going to get around 2, maybe 3 hours. That's like a perfect day, no clouds, nice and sunny and all that. So you need around 4 times the solar that you would need in the summertime. So if you needed 1,000 watts during the summer, you need about 4,000 to run whatever you're running, in the winter. So anyways, quick little education for you guys out there. But I've said again, this is what I'm doing on the property here. As I've mentioned, this is what I do with my videos. It basically is documentation of what I'm doing. It's for myself mostly, but of course for family and friends. And I would love to make some money doing YouTube. I, of course, am not very good at this. I don't have high-tech or professional equipment. All I use is this old Samsung phone here that I have. Definitely need to upgrade. So yeah, it's absolutely beautiful what it looked like. Of course, all the grass and stuff growing up looks great, but it's not, it's not comfortable to walk on. If I get a little closer and show you, that's what the ground looks like. It's lumpy all over the place. Even people with really good knees would have a hard time walking through this after a while. It needs to be smoothed out and nice. But yeah, so like I said, this what I'm doing here is we're adding a road that's going to go all the way around here, so people with their cars or trucks or trailers, they can come here and fill up with firewood. It's one of the things I'm trying to do is, just a little side job here, sell a little bit of firewood from my clearing of the land and stuff. And I also want to set up a mill for building, for making planks, 2x4s, 2x6s, all that type of stuff, beams and all that I can use for building on the property, building tiny homes, you name it, right? Little cottages, camps, you name it. So yeah, so basically that's what's going to happen. And so there you go. Probably explained all this stuff before, but it's pretty cool. So like I said, here's the before, and the after will be coming. So I think this is gonna be pretty amazing. I'm gonna go back over here again, like I was mentioning. Oh, but sorry, I forgot to mention that with those bifacial solar panels, because you're on an angle and the ground is basically flat, when it snows, of course in the summer, I obviously would like to put down maybe a white sheet. Silver would be nice, might be a little too reflective on the eyes depending on what you're doing. But basically what's happening with those solar is you're basically going to have the sunlight reflect off the ground. So there you go. Sorry, I got a little distracted there. But yeah, that's what the bifacials do, which is absolutely brilliant. So you're getting over 400, whatever your rating is on there, in watts, around 435 for the ones I have there. But you can get up to an extra 30% power production from the backside, which is, so you can almost get 500 something, almost 600 watts. So I would say on average, you should be getting around 500 watts out of these panels, which is absolutely brilliant. So that's pretty cool. Anyways, I figured I'd get back to this. As you can see, I'm showing you what's going on here. It's pretty cool, right? So, oh, there we go. Just walk past here a little bit. There you go. Make sure I don't upset the operator here. It's going to look absolutely wicked, man. I think this is going to go pretty fast. This is so cool. I love it. Well, there you go, guys. I figured that's a long enough video. Hopefully that give you a little education on solar panels and on the new bifacials. So anybody out there that'll looking to set their panels on the ground or on a flat roof, that would probably be the way to go. But if that's not convenient for you, for your location, depending on your space, not everybody has a lot of land to just put solar panels on the ground. That's why most people put them on the roof, like I have on my house here. Those are eventually going to come off, and I'm going to go all bifacial. So yeah, pretty cool stuff, man. Oh, and by the way, I just want to say, you guys want to see an absolutely amazing gentleman, David Prof or Prowse. Oh no, David Pov. Oh my God, I apologize. I'm not doing justice to his name. But anyways, there's another gentleman as well named Will Prowse or Prowse. Maybe I'm saying that name wrong. Anyways, he's a YouTuber like myself. Of course, these guys like me. Oh my God, they're just amazing. When it comes to solar panels, electricity, all that stuff, and how to hook stuff up, he does amazing reviews. Love that guy. He's just absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. So yeah, so getting back to what I'm doing here again, as you can see these trees here along the road, it looks kind of pretty, but you know what? When I have two cars driving down here, I want to make sure that we pass each other, or ATVs or whatever, or motorhomes, right? So what's going to happen after he's done, as I mentioned before, obviously developing my land for people that want to live off grid or just want to have a camp. So he's going to put on that big mulching machine, which is 10 times better than using one of those stupid, don't get me wrong, skid steers are fantastic, but each machine, just like every type of car, all has its certain purpose, designed for what they're designed for. But he's going to come through here and he's going to get rid of all these trees on the side. He can go about 30 feet, right? So from center, 15 feet. You can actually do more than that, but I'm basically going to go about 15 feet to 15 feet each way. So I have a nice cleared area of trees, and of course over time brush is going to grow back, but not as bad. It'll probably take a good 10 years. Probably take less than a year for a lot of the little stuff like this stuff, but that I can get it with a weed eater. So that's pretty cool. And then I plan on making this road, grubbing it. If you don't know what that means to like scratch the ground, scrape up all the debris and stuff and smooth it out. And later on, if I can afford to, bring in enough people here, start bringing in some money, I'd love to throw gravel down on here, like A gravel, B gravel, or actually more A gravel, or pit run. And yeah, so there you go, guys. Just a follow-up video to my other couple of videos there. It says #1 places for for tiny homes and stuff like that. So And this is also unorganized or unincorporated land here in Shabanduan. So I just let you know where I roughly am here. If you're truly interested, like I've mentioned before, you can definitely leave me a message. I'll probably put my email, which is, I think, safe enough. Maybe not my number, even though I should really get a proper business number. But my personal number, which I use as my business number as well, I can email that to you. But I should put my email up there. And yeah, so yeah, when you get a chance, please give me a thumbs up, like, let me know what you think about all this going on here. And yeah, if you're interested in renting a spot or leasing a spot, and possibly I might even be selling a section of land. Get off me, bugs. So yeah, so there you go. All right, guys, you guys have a great one. And until my next video, take her easy. Hopefully I can get myself okay there. And yeah, all right. All right, buddy, let's get out of here. Take care, guys. Bye for now.